Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101, and if you like saving huge, then you're going to love going to collarandelbowbrand.com and using the promo code WIQ101. The savings are tremendous, you're going to love it, and I personally guarantee it. And remember, use the promo code WIQ101 every time you purchase something, and you're going to have massive money in your bank account. And make sure you follow and subscribe Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Peace!
Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Hey, this is Sonny Ono, one of the greatest international manager, and of course, innovator of selfie. Don't forget to listen to me and the boys at Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey guys, you're listening to Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew alongside Derek.
Yo.
And you could follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And today on the phone we have Lucha Underground star Eva Lee. She's the baddest bitch in the room.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe on the phone right now. How's it going?
Thanks for having me. Hi, hello.
So, how's it going? What's the juice?
All right. Just excited for season 4 to finally air.
Nice.
June 13th.
Nice, yeah. We're definitely excited for that too. We can't wait for that to get out. You've been wrestling for a very, very long time. Let's go back a little bit. I'm gonna start off with the
Too long, maybe.
Too long.
Not too long, yeah. How did you get into wrestling? I read somewhere that you started when you were 14 in Puerto Rico. How true is that?
Close enough. I started when I was 15, when I was 16.
Okay.
I started in Puerto Rico, that is correct. I've always been in sports since I was like 8. And I was always exposed to wrestling from my family. They watched it very regularly and everything like that. So being already a pretty natural athlete, I just saw wrestling as something that I could potentially do. And I said, why not? I mean, I'm a very ambitious person, so even though I thought it was literally almost impossible, I just said to myself, whatever it takes, I'm going to make this happen.
Nice.
Yeah, you're the first ever 2-time trios champions. How was it winning the title? The first time and the second time.
Well, the first time was kind of very bitter, very sweet. I didn't even know that I broke my ankle. Before the match, I was training and fortunately kind of messed up my ankle, but I didn't know at all that it was literally broken. So I went to do the match and it was very difficult. Mm-hmm. But also the story that we were supposed to tell within the match was also very difficult. Overcoming, big feet, whatever. So it was very bittersweet that I finally was getting a chance to show who I was and finally getting like a moment there, being like the first female to get gold and all that, but it came like at a really high price as well, pretty much breaking my ankle. So it's like, here I have this amazing moment, but I can't enjoy it to the fullest because I literally broke my ankle for the first time.
Yeah.
So when it comes to things like that, like the trios championship, do you like those type of things like that? Do you think that's something like companies should start using more, like having 3-man championships?
I think it's definitely definitely cool. It's definitely cool. It's very, very complicated. It's a very, very complicated formula for trios. I mean, it's hard enough as it is with only two people in the ring, you know, plus the rest. Imagine tripling that. So it's a very complicated, difficult formula, but it can make for very, very intriguing, cool stories. You know, meshing of different characters and all that. I per se, I've my whole career focused on singles wrestling. So my preference stays with singles wrestling. But I'm glad I'm glad I had the chance to explore, you know, that other, you know, type of wrestling, like tag team, in that case, even more unique with the trio.
Definitely.
You know, I saw that you did an impression of Melissa Santos. You know, can you do that for us? And who else can you do?
Oh, that was so in the moment. I think I'd mess that up right now.
Yeah?
Oh man.
Is there anybody else you can imitate?
I don't know. That it has to be in the moment. I don't.
Oh man, you're putting her on the spot right
I'm
now.
sorry.
I had drank a Red Bull before that interview, so I was pretty high.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
I thought that was spot on to tell you the truth. So.
Oh man.
Well, I love her. Honestly, her intros are always incredibly hype. They definitely hype you up, sure.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now you talked about your ankle injury, and actually you injured your ankle twice, right? You had the same injury back to back. How is it when you come back from an injury? Do you wrestle differently? Do you think about the injury? Like how is that coming back from that?
Oh yes, definitely. Unfortunately, yes, I injured the exact same limb that I broke, and I broke it even worse the second time. But I can't even begin to explain. I don't think there are words that I can find that could precisely and accurately explain what I went through. Me, personally, I had worked and sacrificed so much to establish myself within an incredibly competitive, business. And, you know, that first time I broke it, oh my God, it broke me completely. But me being smart business that I was, I did everything in my power to try to hang in there as much as possible, which kind of hindered the healing process in the first place. So it took me quite a while to come back in the first place. But definitely when I first came back from that first injury, oh my God, it was really hard to mentally break in again to that exact same high level. You know, you train so long, you put yourself through so much training, do so much to get at a certain level that once you break a limb and all of that, it takes so long for you to get back at that level. Just because the hardest part is the mental part. And, you know, to go right back to that kind of, you know, I think it would have been completely different if I could have used my way back into wrestling after that first break. You know, because like in the indies, you know, maybe less, there's not the level of pressure to perform at the highest level wouldn't be the same as it is in Lucha Underground. In Lucha Underground, you know, they want to have every single person in there wants that, you know, completely exceed all expectations and limitations and everything. They want to go all out. So it's like to go through such a vulnerable stage and through all of that to come right back into the lion's den was like an incredible amount of pressure mentally. Just coming back from that. So I did as much as I could for that, and I believe it got the best of me, and I broke it worse the second time. And I learned so much about so many different things, about injuries, about breaking bones, about healing, bones, how it works, how to, all of that works. And also I learned a hell of a lot about myself as well. So, it was a very dark time of my life, but at least I was able to take out a lot of lessons from it.
Yeah.
That will help me in the future.
Awesome. That's awesome.
How does it feel to be immortalized in an emoji? The emoji.
He's awesome. He did such an amazing job, and I'm really excited for many, many more emojis that are going to come, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I use it. I've been using it.
Oh my god. So you speaking of injuries, you actually you wrestled Paige, and she just had her injury where she's not going to be able to wrestle anymore. Can you just tell us how was it wrestling Paige? You wrestled her like in the early stage of her career with WWE. How was it being in the ring with her?
When she first came in, we actually were very close. I kind of felt in my mind, aside from myself, she was the other independent girl, like from the independent.
Yeah.
The girl from the independent, another, the other one that came in at that time. So I felt like we got to stick together, kind of happened that way. And we did a lot of work together, whether it's promos, in ring, whether it be as a tag team or against each other. But more so as tag team in the beginning stages. We were never able to fully take advantage of a possible feud after we had tagged for so long and created such a buzz with the whole anti-diva thing. Because when we first debuted in NXT, what is now considered NXT itself, we were, I believe, the first women's bout of that, like, actual branch that started with this bout. It was the first and second. Either way, it was it was like the determining of us going our separate ways. That first match, and I really was looking forward for it to flourish more. But I actually was released about 2 weeks after that, like 2 tapings after that. So that never was able to fully bloom. I can't even imagine what it would be like to hear those words that you can't do what you're passionate for and what you've dedicated your life to. So that's an incredibly difficult thing to hear. But I feel like if she's so young that if she takes incredible good care of herself, maybe down the road she could maybe come back. But still, I think number one should always be health. Number one above all. And that's a very, very big lesson that I learned myself too from my experiences, from my injuries.
Yeah, definitely. And now, I don't know if this stat is true, but I found out that you probably are the only one who can say that you have 100% win rate against Paige. How true is that?
Well, I mean, maybe TV, the only TV match that we had against each other, I won. I suppose.
Yeah.
If people are keeping score like that, I guess on a TV sense, because we had matches against each other in live events in FCW. Some she won, some I won. But if you want to talk NXT full sound TV tapings, then I suppose that's true.
That's funny. You can find some crazy stuff on the internet, man.
Being part of Lucha Underground, has that helped you maybe prepare for maybe a future in Hollywood with maybe acting or something like that?
I mean, I wouldn't go to that degree, but it definitely gave me a nice taste, a nice glimpse of how it all works. Mm-hmm. I would say the step part is something that would come incredibly easy since that's practically what we do live in professional wrestling. But the whole acting part, like actual acting aspect, was so much fun. So much fun. It's something that I always thought that I would love and completely jumped at the chance of attempting. So I was very, very excited and glad that that was part of the whole Roots Underground experience. So once that came about, I was incredibly excited, and I loved all the process and everything it was definitely different, definitely incredibly different to what we're used to in terms of professional wrestling, what to us is considered actually what we do and behind scenes stuff and all that. You know, to go to that level in Lucha Underground, it was very, very different. Way more advanced than that. And so much fun.
Yeah. You know, we have to talk about this. You know, Sami Callihan, you know, he attacked you with the hammer. You know, season 4, you know, comes out June 13th on El Rey Network at 8 p.m. You have any plans to get back at him?
Oh, what do you think?
Yeah, of course.
I think you do.
No, you all definitely see how that all plays out.
Mm-hmm.
In the season, I'm very excited for everyone to see, and it's definitely I'm very excited for this season in particular, because this season is one that throughout all the seasons, I feel like I was the most on the same page with, with the creative and all that, as to what I represent and what I want to represent and what so definitely no love stories. That's out of the picture. Number one. My definite favorite.
Yeah.
And more singles matches, another favorite. And just all around, more me. More me. So I'm excited.
Nice. Now, you talk about more singles matches, so I wanted to get your thoughts on intergender matches, because when I watch Lucha Underground, it's like you in the intergender matches, Sexy Star when she used to be in the intergender matches, like you guys are just crazy, man. So I wonder, what are your thoughts on intergender matches?
My thoughts on intergender matches is that I feel personally, and everyone has their point of view, my point of view is intergender wrestling should always be very delicate. Not because of domestic violence or whatnot, even though, yes, that can be, a tricky subject and whatnot, but no, not because of that. It's because I stand for, what professional wrestling started out to be. It's supposed to be, to me, how I choose to express my art form within pro wrestling is to make it as realistic as possible. To me, even when I watch a movie, if someone wants to say, oh, the movies you watch, superheroes, you watch female, hitmen, like nothing, like blah, 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 they're all equals, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm incredibly pro equality and non-gender and all that. Equal rights and all of that, but when it comes to a fight, it's just plain and simple and realistic. There's nothing you can change about that. If a 135-pound female goes up against a 175-pound male, it's just a realistic aspect of it is that those 170-pound to 35-pound male has an incredible amount of advantage over the female. So it's the way that battle would be presented to me, in my opinion, would have to resemble the most realistic possible outcome of what could happen between those two fighters, regardless of gender. Because even if you put a 135-pound male against a 175-pound male, there's still an advantage over that. So I feel that sometimes certain people who do intergender matches completely forget about that and completely throw that out the window, and it completely messes up the whole point of making intergender wrestling, interesting, or like, oh, that's awesome, because it loses that sense of realism and automatically just becomes like it's a scripted thing, and it takes the whole, realistic aspect out, which at least to me, is the most important aspect of professional wrestling, the one that has been lost for a long time, like college. So that's just my opinion.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you've been blessed to have so many legends come through Lucha Underground, like Conan, Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio, Chavo Guerrero. Have you picked their brains and asked for advice from those guys?
Honestly, I would love to. The problem is that it's such a fast-paced environment. There's so much to do, so little time that you don't really get a lot of chance to do that. Even if you have free time, like everyone's doing their own thing, or maybe someone is doing some type of vignette or something like that. It's just you're filming a season. You only have a certain amount of time. It's kind of hard to get those moments.
Yeah. Now, can you tell us, how did you start getting into MMA?
When I lived in Chicago, there was a mixed martial arts karate gym near where I lived, and I kind of started there and went there because I wanted to train and start training or whatnot. And then after months of training, I felt like I wanted to possibly even jump into it and compete. The owner of that gym was also co-owner or owner of a actual MMA company that can help fight like that. So that's pretty much how I started. It was called Fight Card Entertainment.
Nice. Now, would you ever think about possibly doing MMA full time?
Always. I've always thought about that. It's something that I love. It's been so difficult. Twice I tried to do it, and there's just so much going on with wrestling that it's really hard to get away from so much 13 years of hard work putting into wrestling to kind of let go of that to go into something new. It's just very hard. I tried twice, and it's just something would come up from wrestling, and it would stop me from it, and it's just really hard. It's like it's one or the other. I can't do both.
Yeah.
Nice. And
I ended up once in the hospital with severe dehydration, trying to go full blown on both, and it's incredibly difficult.
Yeah. Was that actually true when you went to Impact and did the gut check? Did you really cancel an MMA fight?
Yes, I think that was the second time I was going to.
Really?
I was set to compete.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, that's
after that, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I don't want that to happen again. That's not cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You worked for WWE, you wrestled for Impact and obviously Lucha Underground. What is the difference between all three of those companies that you've noticed?
The difference? Well, I worked a little bit with TNA. I couldn't say I worked enough to be able to formulate a concrete opinion as to how they do things there or what they're like. But politics is something that always exists, regardless. It fuels most major engines. At least with Lucha Underground has been the most, what's the correct word, laid back, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
The most laid back when it comes to all of those little things, in terms of how they treat talent, right? It's because it's different, because it's Hollywood. It's the Hollywood type, more influence. So it's just a little more actually take care of you as a talent, more so than how it's been for a long time.
now, do you think we've seen the transition of guys that do MMA into wrestling? Back in the days there was only guys like Ken Shamrock, Dan Severn. Now it's more you got guys like Matt Riddle today. Ronda Rousey, she's in there. Brock Lesnar. Do you think there's like a perfect way to be an MMA fighter in wrestling today?
I certainly don't know. I've not figured that formula out.
Yeah.
I tried before. Obviously, they were way more mainstream. So it's a lot easier when you're way more mainstream. With Matt Riddle, I think that I would have known that he already had kind of, a lot more mainstream than me, per se, I would say, in terms of MMA.
Yeah.
But it's, regardless, it's very difficult to go with those.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And now also this on the 9th, CM Punk, he's actually getting back in the octagon. I just want to know if do you have a prediction? CM Punk, he's taking on Mike Jackson. You think he's going to be successful this time?
successful? I don't know. I think that I'm pretty sure this time. Well, I sure hope so. he doesn't freeze the way he did the first time.
Yeah.
I think maybe because even though it's two completely different worlds, I think that first time he choked. Just human, I suppose. But I think that taking from his experience from wrestling, where he had to overcome that type of beginners like anxiety of performing and all that. I think if he uses what he used for professional wrestling and overcoming in professional wrestling, I think he could maybe use it for MMA, and if he does, then I think he'll be able to, have a way better journey, way better start. You can never judge a book by its cover. Obviously, the first time he failed terribly and completely choked, but I think if he applies himself and really works hard at it, this time it could be a completely different outcome.
Yeah.
Even if he wins or doesn't,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to find out. How was it working with Matt Cross? People know him as Son of Havoc. Were you guys kind of just thrown together? Did you guys know each other before?
Well, we did Tough Enough. We did WWE.
Oh, that's
Tough
right.
Enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Matt and also Marty Moss also did WWE Tough Enough.
How was that experience tough enough? Obviously you got hurt and couldn't finish the competition.
Oh yeah, it was a very at that time it was my first time really like an actual show, reality TV show. It was very eye opening on many different levels. But I'm very glad to have had that opportunity because it led me to WWE. So, regardless of that negative event of my injury, I did everything I had to make as much connections as possible to be able to have that opportunity. Definitely, so definitely very grateful to have had that opportunity.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, when you started with WWE, you were FCW, and then it transitioned into NXT. What were the differences, being under the FCW branch and, kind of under NXT? Did you see any differences between the two?
Oh, a world of difference. On every level. Once we transitioned from FCW into NXT, everything was an incredible upgrade. Production value, everything was an upgrade. I think that was the beginning stages of, Paul taking over and wanting to revamp everything. So it was definitely an incredible, amazing change.
Do you feel like if you would have stayed with WWE, that you would have fit in with maybe like back then they had the divas, where they weren't being used properly. Do you think you would have still fit in okay with them, back in that time, or do you feel like this kind of worked out better for you?
I didn't fit whatsoever with the divas, and I actually didn't care to fit in with that. I actually wanted to plant that seed towards change, towards women's wrestling, and be looked at as a competitor and not a diva in any way, shape, or form. All my promos, all the whole thing was an anti-diva and everything. mind and what my intentions were while there. And unfortunately, there's things that in the way of that. I now they're doing way better with all of that. So, it's just maybe I just got signed too early.
Yeah.
I should probably waited maybe a few more years, but regardless, doesn't matter if it happens. So all you have to think about is now and the future, and if the opportunity presents itself, I would love to take complete full advantage of it, and
Yeah. Well, I
and
think.
do the best that I can with it and contribute what I can.
Yeah, I think it worked out perfectly. I mean, you're a big part of Lucha Underground. I mean, the fans seem to love you. You've won championships, so I think it's turned out pretty well. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I would like to ask this. One of my final questions. I'll ask you: what is your dream match? I'm gonna ask you two parts. Your dream match against a girl, and your dream match against a guy as well.
Is that a particular major company or is it in general?
Yeah, from any company, anytime, whichever. If you could pick somebody you could have a dream match with, who would it be?
Well, honestly, lately, I really, I always thought it would be cool to have a match against Kana back then. But now that she's, now she's in WWE and all that, I feel that it would be amazing still to have a match with her because of the simple fact that we have such incredibly similar styles in every sense. Similar size, similar wrestling styles. So I think it would make an incredible match, sort of like a dragon versus dragon, blue dragon versus red dragon type of deal. So I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Male. I don't know. There's so many talented. Obviously, I would want to have a match with like a smaller guy to have a lot more equal.
Yeah, I was gonna say
possible of a contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say James Ellsworth. He has an intergender championship. I like to see you against James Ellsworth. I think that's a pretty even match. I think you might even have the advantage in that match.
Yeah, you would have the advantage.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe one of like the smaller guys, like from like the AEW and all that stuff. I would love to have matches with them, like smaller guys that I could do like a super, cool, like Desmond or just like that type of match that I'd really like to have.
So, in case people don't know, can you sum up what Lucha Underground means to you and what people can expect?
Lucha Underground means a lot to me because it's where I've had the chance to, have exposure while I was, WWE didn't work out, TNA didn't work out, and they took me in to finally give me exposure that I worked hard for and all of that. And people can expect pretty cool things for season 4. Season 1, 2, and 3 has been off the charts, so season 4 will have so many cool surprises. It's introducing new characters, which would be really fun too. And I think you should expect to continue to see some crazy stuff and just continue to raise the bar.
Nice, awesome.
So, Ivelisse, thank you again for taking out the time and talking with us. Where can people get you on social media if they want to talk to you, reach you?
The best way to reach me and talk to me is Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram handle is at Evelise Velez, and my Twitter handle is at Real Evelise. That's where in Instagram I go live a lot more often and whatnot. But definitely Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, guys, you can also go on Netflix, and watch the first 2 seasons of Lucha Underground, and also stay tuned to season 4 on the El Rey Network on June 13th. You're going to see stars like Evilise and so many other great professional wrestlers. The cinematography is just amazing on that show.
That's right.
And again, really thank you for taking up the time and talking with us.
Nope, not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, definitely. And for us, we're Wrestling IQ 101. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, at Wrestling IQ 101. Make sure you listen to this on the B Plus Player Network. And for this episode, we are out. You have just listened to the Wrestling IQ 101 podcast, powered by B Plus Player Radio.
One more for the good guy.